My brother's bride said my 8-year-old daughter couldn't be a flower girl for being too ugly, and the wedding ended right there. I was helping Cassandra with her veil when she suddenly snapped. I can't have Hannah walking down that aisle looking like that. She'll ruin my $40,000 photographer's vision. My daughter froze mid-twirl in her flower girl dress, her smile vanishing. Hannah was born with a birthmark across her cheek that we've always told her makes her special. Seriously, Danielle, couldn't you have gotten that thing lasered off before my day? She doesn't fit my aesthetic. The room went silent. My mom dropped the steaming iron. 3 bridesmaids stared in shock as Hannah's eyes filled with tears. What Cassandra didn't know was that I'd been recording everything on my phone for the past hour, documenting her meltdown for my brother Jonathan, who was getting ready downstairs. But here's what made it worse. Hannah wasn't just standing there crying. She looked up at Cassandra with those big brown eyes and whispered, "I'm sorry I'm ugly, Aunt Cassandra. I didn't know." That broke something in me. I calmly hit send, sharing the video to our family group chat titled Jonathan's Wedding Day. Within seconds, my phone exploded with responses. Jonathan's message was just 3 words: wedding is canceled. But before he could get upstairs, Cassandra kept going. Thank God Jonathan and I won't have kids that look like that. Can you imagine? I'd die of embarrassment at school pickup. The bridesmaids gasped. One of them, Stephanie, actually stepped back from Cassandra like she was contagious. I watched my 8-year-old daughter's face crumble completely. She ran to the bathroom and locked the door, sobbing so hard I could hear it through the walls. 10 minutes later, Jonathan walked into the bridal suite in his tux, looked directly at Cassandra and said, "Pack your things. You have 30 minutes to leave." Cassandra tried to explain, but Jonathan cut her off. "I just watched you destroy my 8-year-old niece. We're done." "Jonathan, you're being ridiculous. I was stressed. Every bride has moments. You can't call off our wedding over one comment. You called my niece ugly and said you were grateful your future children wouldn't look like her. There's no coming back from that." The bridesmaids started quietly packing their things. My mom was comforting Hannah through the bathroom door, telling her she was the most beautiful girl in the world. Cassandra's parents arrived 20 minutes later, having driven from the groom's suite after getting frantic calls. They tried to salvage things, offering to pay for therapy, begging Jonathan to reconsider. But Jonathan had already called the officiant and canceled. The photographer, ironically, had captured Cassandra's meltdown in perfect detail when he came up to get some getting ready shots. "I heard everything," he told us quietly. That was completely unacceptable. The venue was already paid for, so we made a decision. We turned it into Hannah's special day instead. She got to wear her flower girl dress, throw petals down the aisle, and be the princess she'd always dreamed of being. The photographer, who had 3 daughters of his own, offered to do a free photo shoot with Hannah. "She's absolutely beautiful," he told her. "That birthmark makes you unique, like a real-life fairy tale princess." Hannah beamed as she posed in her dress, finally smiling again after crying for an hour. The wedding cake became Hannah's celebration cake. The DJ, who refused his payment after hearing what happened, played all her favorite songs. Our entire family surrounded her with love, making sure she knew how special and beautiful she truly was. Jonathan never looked back. 6 months later, he met someone who thinks Hannah is perfect, exactly as she is. They're getting married next year, and Hannah is already practicing her flower girl walk again, more confident than ever. As for Cassandra, the story somehow made it to social media when one of the bridesmaids shared it anonymously in a wedding shaming group. The internet had strong opinions about adults who bully children. Her reputation never recovered, and she ended up moving to another state. But Hannah did recover. She's confident, happy, and knows she's loved unconditionally. Sometimes the worst moments lead to the most beautiful outcomes, and that day taught our whole family what really matters. The best part? Hannah now tells everyone her birthmark is her princess mark that makes her special.